Good morning, everybody. It's a bright and beautiful morning. It's cool and crisp. I'm up in the hills of Tennessee, and as my nephew Richie always says, GBO, which we all know stands for Gators Blowout, or something like that. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'll post what it really is after. Getting ready to head down to a park that I haven't been to in a year. Last time I was there, I found a silver necklace and a gold bracelet. And this year, I got my nephew John with me. We'll get him on camera after. Right now, he's making sure to get all this loveliness on video. But we're going to go and see what we can find. And this is the day, man. We're planning the first rat dropping. And this is exciting for me. I don't know if it's exciting for y'all, but once I get it buried, at the end of the video, I'll let you know where it is, roughly. The park we're going to is a little over 200 acres, so I need to kind of narrow that down a little bit and give somebody a fighting chance of finding this one. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get the first rat dropping out there and see what the day brings us. So I will get back to you when we get to the park, and then from there we'll start shooting some clips and see what kind of good stuff we come up with. All right, see you there. Alrighty, I am here at the park. We are here at the park. Now over by those two trees over there that you see, that's where I found the gold bracelet last year before I was making videos. And up over in this playground section I found a nice silver necklace. They weren't real diamonds, but it was still nice. This is John, my hunting buddy today. And we're going to get out there, find us some good stuff, and have some fun. It's nice now that he's getting older, he can get out here and do this kind of stuff with me, so we're going to enjoy ourselves. Thanks for getting in the shot, pal. Alright, anyway, people out here even in the rain, I guess you got to walk your animals. And once this lets up, we'll get the equipment going and get you on some good targets. I'll see you then. Okie dokie, got my first signal of the day. Down there, a fair piece, so I'm guessing nobody's been here before or recently. They're cherry picking, but it appears to be an earring with a smiley face, kind of thing you'd expect to find on a tot lot. Alright, first target was jewelry. I'm happy with that. Let's see what else we can find. Oh yeah, I don't think anybody's been out here cherry picking. There's a quarter. No one should have missed that. Heck, it was only about 2 inches down. On we go. Okay, I'm walking across the way here. John's detecting up by the volleyball courts up there. One of those is new, at least one of them's new. And of course, back down there you just saw me get the quarter and the earring. So let's get up here and see what he's found. This is a big park, man. It's a little over 200 acres. Oh, sweet. Nice little piece of jewelry there. A barrette. Awesome. Way to go, man. On the board. All right, let's get that in a pocket. Keep hunting. Okay, I just got an odd signal down there in that little hole. It wasn't too deep. And I found a pull tab, and I rechecked the hole. I found this, and I, for the life of me, let me put this away. I, for the life of me, have no idea what this is. Some type of foreign coin. Couldn't tell you what kind of metal it is. It keeps jumping between a 25 and a 45. But absolutely beautiful. Love finding foreign coins, and maybe it's some kind of precious metal. I don't know. It looks like brass, but I'll take it. On we go. Okay, we're in here waiting out a little bit more rain. John hasn't had anything stellar so far, but that barrette is pretty cool. It's always great to get jewelry. I got a couple of quarters in that earring, and then out there just on the back side of this picnic table here, coming in pretty close to it, I got that signal that I pulled up and you saw was the foreign coin there. So here's a little more on that. While we're sitting in the car researching, we were able to determine that it's a 10 kopeck and it's a Ukrainian coin. This one was made in 2008. It's a pretty coin, probably not worth nothing in our money, you know, maybe 3 to 6 cents I would guess from what we saw online, but still really cool, super rare find for me anyway. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm out here in the middle of Tennessee, for crying out loud, you know, so how does a Ukrainian coin end up in a nowhere little playground like this? It's just awesome. I'm thoroughly excited to have it, and I know there's going to be more good stuff out here once that rain stops. So we haven't gone over into the area of the park where people find Civil War relics. They'll find bullets and buttons and stuff. We're going to head over there as soon as the rain lets up, but for now, this is a pretty cool find. Here's our focus. That's a beautiful coin. And again, what we can find online says that this one is either brass or aluminum bronze. And it was ringing up a 23, then a 45, and it was all over the place, but glad I dug it up, man. That could make my whole trip right there. All right, I'll catch up with you once this stuff dries out. Okay, I waited out the rain and I'm back at it now. John's over there, and just coming around, got right to the corner of this volleyball court. Bingo, first penny of the day. So, throwing that one in the bag. Let's see what else we can get. It caught me a little iron signal out here in the middle, and went ahead and found this. Looks like it was a screwdriver tip going to one of them little hex ends. It looks like this was a Torx or something. So that's pretty cool. Onward and upward. Okay, right here I'm getting a repeatable 25 signal at about 2.5 inches. So let's get down here with the pinpointer and see if we can find out what it is. Alright, we'll try to dig out there. I'm doing this through the camera. Still in there. Throw a little bit more out. I think I see it. Yep. Yeah, it's a pull tab. First one of those I've found today. It's a fairly clean park, and that's pretty cool. So I'll throw that one in the bag and nobody will have to deal with it again. I'll see you at the next hole. Alrighty, still swinging out here. Got quarter number 3 for the day. Onward and upward. And Jeffy shows up at the party. Got me my first nickel of the day. Awesome stuff. Okay, I'm just a few inches away from where I got that nickel. And I pull a dime. Could be a little coin spill going on here. I see that piece of watermelon rind there, and there's one back here. So I figured people were sitting along this area, watching a game or taking a break or whatever. Let's see what else they lost. Well, got another one right here. Both in the same spot. Didn't even really have to dig. They were just under the surface of the dead grass and stuff. But I got a quarter and a nickel. Way to go. I think John's on something. I'm going to go check out what it is. I'll get back to you. Okay, getting some good stuff. I got a signal here that was giving me a little bit of high tone. I went down. I found this dime. I believe it's a dime, yeah. And I'll check out the date on that later because my eyes are bad. I rechecked the hole, got another signal. Kept poking around with the dig master here, and I can see it now in the clunk. This is some type of nut and bolt setup. That's pretty cool. And let me recheck the hole one more time just to make sure. That was it. So even with the masking effects of that big iron, I was still able to pull the dime out And you just gotta love the power and the versatility of the V3i. And I'm using the D2 10-inch coil on there, the double D coil, and it's just awesome. It's like my favorite run setup so far, and I can't wait to see what happens once I get the MX Sport and start playing around with that. All right, on to the next hole. Man, that was a bit of work. I had a nice 50s signal. I thought I was going after a penny. I get down there, could see a little bit, ended up pulling out this sucker. Look at that monstrosity. I can't put it in the bag, but I'm gonna leave it out here where I can find it for later. Awesome stuff, man. You just never know. This was a fun dig. Flipped it out, ended up having to bust into the clod. Found a couple little pieces of metal, which turned out they go with this piece of metal, which looks like part of a fuse. A rather large fuse. I'll clean that up later and get a closer look at it. Moving forward. Not a deep hole, but an odd find. Interesting, whatever it is. It's little square holes going on. I'm going to stick that on a post over here and pick it up afterwards. Not too many people out here today, which is good. You know, it's Sunday, so a lot of people already got plans, and it's rainy, and that'll kill a lot of people's plans. But smashing it out here with the V3i. Over there by that tree is where I found the gold bracelet last year. So I'm just kind of working my way in that direction and see what I can come up with next. Alright, I'm back again. Got another big hole. This was a great signal. Ended up having to go down and chase a few pieces. I got these two little pieces of metal right here. Weren't sure what they were for. I'll stick those there for now. And then I got this big old triangle piece. I'm not sure what that is, but it definitely had a shape and a purpose, so I'll see if my Uncle Bill knows something about that a little bit later on. But for now, there's one thing I can say. This sucker is detecting deep, man. That's a good 8 inches right there to the bottom. So I'm of course loving my whites detector as always. So that hole is definitely clean. Oh wait, maybe it's not. There's the first rat droppings, people. Good luck. You find it, there's going to be instructions in there and a little prize, but the instructions will help you get to what is hopefully another good prize for you. All you're going to have to do is get off your duff, get out here and find it. This is Winged Deer Park in Johnson City, Tennessee. I'll let you know again at the end of the video. Happy hunting. Okay, I got a bouncy 20 signal. Just popped the plug in. It's in there. Let me see if I can find this one for us. Try to do this again. That ain't it. Could that be it? What is that? Ah, beaver tail. All right, on to the next target. Okay, I got a nice penny signal. It seemed deep, but I went for it and it kept persisting and it kept getting deeper, and I pulled out this big chunk of copper strap, copper flash, whatever it is. It's a big old chunk of copper, so we'll throw that one in the bag, but nice hole. I'm telling you. I think if I had put a rat dropping in a hole that size, nobody would ever find it, but that would be no fun. Alright, let me get this sucker filled in and keep moving forward. Alright, now this area here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see John's working up there. That hill behind him, there have been Civil War relics found, bullets, mini balls, such and such. They've been found all over the place. And up that hill there where those trees is, there's a old cabin you're not allowed to detect around and stuff because it's historic, extra historic, I guess. But out here where I'm at, I got a nice signal. It was bouncing in the 40s. Thought it was in there, turned out to be in the sidewall, so I dug out that plug, First ever for me. Really nice buckle, man. I don't know what it came from. I don't know if it's Civil War stuff or not. It was pretty deep in there. Good 8-9 inches, and from the stuff that's been found out here, I'd say it's got a good potential to be a Civil War buckle, a piece of horse tack. Don't know. Again, I'll have Uncle Bill look at that, but it is my first buckle ever, and I'm really happy. That's a bucket lister for me. All right, in the pouch it goes. Man, I just love the way this soil reads and digs. Getting some decent depth on these targets. Just got a nice penny. It's a memorial, but you know, out here in the middle of nowhere, that's where you're gonna find the stuff. All right, on we go. Okay, it is time for a roundup. Let's take a look at everything. It was a pretty good day. John started off, he got that barrette, and I think that was the best thing he found today. He got that penny right there, which had popped out of a hole, and then he didn't find it till after it was on the surface. Got some pull tabs out of the way, some nails, some little odd hot rock pieces of junk there. So it was pretty cool. I had a fair amount of trash myself. Big old copper pieces, that giant metal, I don't know, almost looks like a metal shark's tooth. Wish it was. That megalodon tooth would suit me good right about now. I got this, was a piece of a fuse. Lots of trash. I had a $1.34 in clad, and that's pretty cool. Love getting the nickels, of course. Those are rare for me to find. No wheat pennies, but I'm hopeful. I got that cute little earring with the heart-shaped eyes, smiley face earrings over in the tot lot. I got this buckle. Now, I couldn't tell you if it was Civil War or part of horse tack or from somebody's motorcycle saddlebags. Don't know, don't care. It is my first buckle ever, and I'm really happy to have it, so I'm going to keep that one. And probably my best find was this Ukrainian 10-cent piece. You got the reeded edge. It's from 2008, and in the Ukraine it's worth about 10 cents. In the US it's worth about 3 to 6 cents. But very pretty edge on there. I might attach this to a ring somehow and make it a prize later. But overall it was a good day, and I was happy to get the things I had, and I get to hunt with someone else. Now, we were at Winged Deer Park in Johnson City. This is a huge park. It's over 200 acres. And I did plant a rat dropping out there, as you've seen in the video. And you know everything there is to know about it. I will give you this part. It's in the lower half of the park, closer to the river, and not really across the street and up the hill. So that's going to limit you to about a 40-acre search area. But if you search, you'll find. You'll get the prize that's inside. There's some contact information on how to get a hold of me and become eligible for more prizes. Because I figure about every 10 to 25 rat droppings that get found, I'll round up all the winners' names, throw them in a hat, and pull one, and give them a special prize. Alright, more on that later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck out there. Happy hunting, and God bless. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.